Welcome back to the podcast. I rarely ask for favors like this, but if you are free and you're interested and you have cha-ching money, there is an event happening on the 21st of September. It's the GSC Popcorn Run. Woo! If you are interested in joining this run, just sign up with the QR code over here. It'll lead you to Ticket to You. There's like an early bird pricing. Then you can just get your tickets for your family, yourself, solo, whatever lah. MEP is managing this event and we are tasked to find as many runners as possible. So as part of my KPI, please just enter the run. Okay? Enter the run. I'll put this QR over here. Enjoy the rest of the podcast. Love you long time. Okay, welcome back to Yum Cha Sessions. Very fast one. VFO. Today is not going to be a very fast one. Today is going to be quite an extensive one. Today, Kap is going to go bring us through his company's platform in which it sort of hones down what your personality trait is.
It's better than MBTI.
Yes. It is MBTI
Max.
Pro Max.
Yes.
Yes. MBTI Pro Max.
Evolution.
Yes. Coming this up. No, I'm joking. He's already out. So we're going to go through the test and then we're going to see our personalities. So we are going to go through questions one by one. Everybody's going to be on their phone to answer the questions. But at the same time, Kap, you're going to explain what the questions entail, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You know what would be immersive? If you guys are watching right now,
Oh, you do it too.
you do it too.
Yes.
Where?
At enlightconsulting.com.my.
Yeah.
Just Google that.
Link is in the description down below.
And I'll put it in the video too. And you'll boom, boom.
Yeah.
And there's even an even more special deal. What we're doing today is the free version. If you want to get the full version, which is 100 ringgit retail price, but because you are a YCS viewer,
Oh, damn.
you can get 20% off. You just need to key in on the website, the promo code YCS, all big letters, 20, and you will only have to pay 80 ringgit.
Wow. I guess I'm going to do it too.
Let's go.
All right. I'm going to lock into the matrix. So, Vic, do you mind pulling up the website so that everybody can see it and then you switch so that people can see it too?
Just click the first button there. It takes you to the test.
So, Axis Natural Talent.
So it's only
Assessment.
17 questions, right?
17.
And it's mobile responsive. My God. Okay. So, I'm going to key in my name, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Vic, you don't need to put your real name if you don't want to put your
So
real name.
Vincent, John, and I will be keying in on our phones.
Yep.
And then the person behind the camera will just show you how it goes.
Okay. I already keyed in all my details. I am
Ro
ready.
Jogan.
If anyone has questions along the way, you guys just shout out lah. If you want to understand the question further. So when
Joe Rogan's Malaysian. Joe Rogan at joerogan.com.
Okay, first, can you go to the top to read the instructions? So
okay.
there's a bit of instruction when you're answering the questions.
Okay.
If you feel like in between or confused a little bit, you try to think back and see which is natural and which is developed.
Okay.
So whatever you develop with your environment, with your training, it should be the opposite answer lah.
Okay.
Where it's more natural.
Maybe I should read it out just in case people are listening also. Okay. So this assessment aims to identify the framework of natural talents within us. Take time to reflect deeply on these 17 questions. The questions may be difficult, but if we look within, we will be able to find the answers we believe in most. The test aims to identify natural talents. So if you think you had to develop and train the skill or mindset, it is likely the opposite answer. Select the answer that comes most naturally. Good luck and all the best in finding your most accurate personality type. Okay?
Okay, so Joe Rogan 50. Joe Rogan is 55 or no?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't
He
look
resides
55.
in Malaysia. Joe Rogan is 32.
It's a Joe Blow.
Myanmar. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So first
Email.
question. Do you want me to read it? I can read the
Yeah.
first question. Okay. It is easier for you to understand and manage the emotions of others, or understand and manage the emotions of the self.
Okay.
You want to explain, Kap, what the first question entails?
So this is on EQ. There are two sides of EQ,
Mhm.
right? It's whether you are more familiar with or more comfortable handling your own emotions, or are you someone who can influence the emotions of others and be perceptive to the emotions of others?
Okay. So maybe I'll read out the answers as well, right? So the answers basically are tiers of intensity on both spectrums, right? So strongly better at understanding and managing emotions of others, somewhat better at understanding yourself, and strongly better understanding yourself. So it's the spectrum lah. It's between the 4 levels, and you don't have a middle ground.
No.
Yeah, because I remember MBTI as a neutral, but this one is more honed in.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. So I'm gonna disclose my answer lah. I'm gonna choose a strongly better understanding and managing the emotions of others. I'm number 1 definitely.
I'm somewhere around like number 4. Strongly better at understanding, managing the
self?
emotions of the self.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm in
So as
between,
an example,
yeah.
you just do your own lah. The example you just do just
Up to.
submit your own answers lah.
Up to you, Vic.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, we can. So for myself,
Joe
it's,
Rogan. Joe Rogan's switching today.
Yes.
For myself, it's 3 to 4. I'm not sure. So I just need to clarify this part
Yep.
because I would like to think that I understand my emotions really well,
Okay.
but I also think that I do not suck at understanding others.
Okay.
So I was tempted to put 4 initially, but I'm also tempted for 3 because I think it's here is to measure the gap, right? Not
Yeah.
just like if I'm very good at myself
Yeah.
and I'm somewhat okay with somebody else, it's the gap that you're trying to measure
Yep,
here,
yep, yep.
right? Okay.
So you would put 3 lah
3 lah,
as
yeah,
an answer. Yeah.
I don't think I suck lah, but I'm not great either.
Right. Okay.
I suck at managing myself.
Okay.
So I 100% better manage other people.
Okay. All right. Next.
All right, number 2. Aside from your career, would you say you are a jack of all trades or a specialist of 1 or 2 crafts? Bro, I am strongly jack of all trades, man. I am master of nothing, bro. I think Kap, you can attest to this also.
Yeah.
I'm pretty decent at a lot of things, but I'm rubbish at...
But jack of all trades, they learn faster on
Yeah.
on a broad spectrum. They learn faster, but they tend to not
have focus.
go in deep.
Yeah, I have that. It's so sad, you know. You can play like ping pong straight out the bat. Yeah, sure, man. You can go public speaking, sure, but I can't master. Yeah, that's why I'm doing events now. Fucking hopeless, man.
Okay, next.
Wait, hold on. I want to know what
Yeah.
is Vincent's answer.
Somewhat jack of all trades, I would say.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
So number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think over time you kind of like not be too much of a specialist. So you kind of personality changes, right?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. You're a specialist jack of all
You're a
trades.
jackass.
MJ, what about you?
Yeah, same as Vincent.
Okay, somewhat jack of all trades.
Yeah, although I would. Okay, I think I can
We talk to the mic, bro.
be a top 10 or 5% at any one field. But if by specialist, you mean top 1%, then probably not. So I'll add that caveat.
It's more like, do you tend to go and do you tend to seek distributed skills, or do you tend to go deep into 1 or 2?
Yeah, so I would like, I like to do a lot of things, but when I find something, then I go
Okay.
quite deep into it for a long time.
All right.
So I don't know how to answer that question.
I
That's
think
me too,
that
actually.
would be 3 lah. Specialist,
Shit.
but somewhat.
Okay.
Actually, that's me too, man. I feel like when I go and I obsess about things, I kind of go quite deep into it also lah.
Okay. All right.
But overall, I still think I'm more of a all-round.
I think,
Generalist.
maybe where you're coming from is like concrete skills, right?
Yep.
So you can go deep into something, but you actually develop something concrete out of it.
What have I
I
developed?
would say for me, maybe 1, maybe 2 things. That's about it.
Okay. Yeah. So it's more to a specialist for MJ.
Okay.
I got a
interesting.
follow-up question for this. Does it matter what you really are? Okay, sorry, let me rephrase this question. Is it more important that people view you as who you are or who you view yourself? Because, like, for example, maybe when I said I'm strongly jack of all trades,
Yep.
I am already seeding the idea into your head that, oh yeah, actually I grew up with John and I kind of see like many things that he grew up and he's like, not damn good at 1 thing or 2 things, but he's generally good at everything. But if I told you like, actually, yeah, I'm pretty good at 1 or 2 things, then you're like, yeah, actually, John's pretty good at 1 or 2 things. You know what I mean? So is it you or is it me? I can't really tell.
So
Yeah.
what matters more is what you
What you feel lah.
yeah, what you feel.
I'm definitely a jack of all trades lah. I'm not a specialist lah. All right, let's go to question numero. Tres.
Wouldn't specialists right now be those people who are very specific in their job? Like
Yeah, that's the thing.
carpenter,
Yeah.
medicine.
Not necessarily their job, but in like one or
Personality.
two skill sets, they have like a definitive talent. For example, if your talent is just academic and reading, and you're not good at like a lot of other things like handiwork and
What would you say you are? Kak?
I would be specialist for sure.
Yeah, I had the feeling too.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, so
Honed down for sure.
so you're a specialist in what?
Academics,
reading,
Yeah.
So you can't
research.
So you can't do sports, is it?
It's not that he cannot do, but by default, right?
Yeah.
Ever since I've known Kap since I was like 9, right? That's his strongest.
Yeah.
Like analysis, reading, information storage, and applying.
Oh wait, is it because you identify what you're good at, then you do that, then you call yourself a specialist?
Yeah.
Yes.
Identify.
Yeah, no, but that's why you need to define how good is good. That's why I gave the top 10,
No, it's
top
just
5, top
good
1.
comparatively to yourself only, not comparing to other people.
Yeah, because it's hard, man. There are some people naturally just like if
Then
you
in that
think-
case,
think
everybody
you
is a
have, like-
specialist because everybody has something good, right?
not necessarily. Like
Okay, I know my wife is jack of all trades. Suddenly when I'm saying this, it's like, yeah, there is nothing that she's specifically skilled at.
yeah, that's me lah. I feel like even honestly, I can tell you, Jen is definitely a more specialist person. She's like, very analytical. She tends to more resourceful.
I give you this analogy lah. Would you rather be a Swiss Army knife, a lot of tools to do the job and a specific tool for the job, or you are one tool, you're a hammer, you try to do everything with a hammer?
Wow, damn hard. Bro.
Well, I mean, nobody's gonna say I want to be a hammer, lah, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
In this case.
I would lah in this case.
Yeah, so I think
Because I'll be the best fucking hammer you ever had lah.
Use the hammer to open a can of beer.
no, he's smart. He reversed the
I can
hammer.
share with you like certain characteristics of highly specialized people. So if you see this in yourself, then you may want to lean into this camp. So the example I will give is Warren Buffett. Okay, so everyone knows he's a specialist for sure. He's a specialist in allocating capital. But he's so specialist to the point, right, where other aspects of his life are completely like
Like his
worse
health
than
is,
a kid.
his health.
No. So health actually is okay.
Really?
The worst one would be just normal, like what's the word?
Like
okay, give you
socializing?
an example. So his wife was sick one day. So all he does is when he get home, he takes up the newspaper and then he starts reading. Right, he starts reading and starts learning about stocks and all that. Okay, he ignores the world. So one day his wife was sick, and his wife has to take care of him in every aspect. So when she's sick, she can't do it, right? She needs taking care of. So she asks Warren, say, hey, can you get me some hot water? So very simple thing, right? You just take the flask, you just pour it in, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So when she was sitting on the bed, and then suddenly downstairs she hear cling clong, like the entire kitchen is being turned upside down. Okay? So okay, whatever. Too tired to go and check. So she hears Warren walking up with what, a pan with hot water. He decided to boil the hot water on a pan
Wow.
and give it to her like that. So that's one
That's an extreme case. lah.
case of a specialist where they feel, first of all, they can observe that they're really bad in other areas of their life relative to what they're good at, and they're almost maybe embarrassed and all that.
So what am I? Let's just say I have this tendency of not wanting to do a lot of things. Like I'm a very routine person and I only want to do up to 3 to 4 things in a week consistently.
It's not what you want to do, it's the skill set you have. I think looking at Vincent, your skill set is very broad. You know how to
I tend to agree, bro.
versatile. You're very versatile. Like you have a lot of tools to use.
I think also you're willing to learn, bro.
A
I think that's a key component. Right?
lot of things to play.
Like, you see
and you
wo-
have a lot of projects on hand which are kind of diverse in their nature.
Yeah, like Warren could have easily just gone and Googled how to boil water
Yeah.
for your wife, but
Or
that
could
guy-
have,
no,
they-
back
he
then
could
no
have
Google
he
lah.
could have found a kettle, right? I'm sure they can afford a
Back then no
kettle.
Google lah.
okay, no
Yeah.
Google, but
I
you
can
could have
figure it out lah. Call someone or
Yeah, you could have asked.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But I think you would, if you and you've done this many times. If you weren't sure, you asked. Yeah. So I think normally people who, I'm not trying to say this because like I feel like I'm trying to shit on people that are damn focused. I think they have a bit of an ego and they're scared also, so they don't dare to ask because they are perceived as very intelligent. But for us, I think a lot of times you are so used to not being able to do something, so you're willing to ask anyway. Yeah.
All right.
Not that it's a good or bad thing. I'm just saying it's what my observations are.
I'll go back to jack of all trades then.
Yeah. Okay. So I go to question number 3.
Yeah.
Which is more your preference? You narrow down 3 options, but would let your friend pick the final option. Or you pick the final option out of the 3 that your friends shortlisted.
I'm somewhat pick the final option.
I'm someone who is strongly narrowed down to 3 options.
I think I'm somewhat narrowed down to 3 options, but somewhat pick the final. It's very hard.
Yeah, explain the thinking on behind
Yeah,
this.
can you elaborate more on this question, Kap?
So,
Maybe I share from what I understand, and then you build on top of it.
All right.
Like, I always feel that there is this pressure if I were to decide on a group level. Like, for example, we're planning to go like Angkor or something like that, right? I would always feel like, whether if it's us or family, I won't feel confident in saying that, let's go to this option.
You decided on Bangkok though.
No, that's a build up. Like,
Okay, okay,
No,
okay.
that's the bird's eye view. Is Bangkok.
yeah.
Oh, but like parts of
parts of it. So instead of putting that pressure on me making a decision, I tend to strongly narrow down to 3 options and say, hey, these are the options that I think it's
Yeah,
good.
you did mention the who wants to drive, who wants to book accommodation.
I give an option, instead of like saying, hey, why not you do this or you do that?
So that will put you.
I put myself strongly narrowed down to 3 options.
That's a good way to explain it.
I see it as like, I don't feel, how do you say it? I don't want to be put in a position where I make the decision. So I strongly narrow down 3 options.
Okay.
That's how I see this question.
You know how difficult it is for me to do this? Because for me, I am like Vincent.
Okay.
I also don't like to make final calls. However, I get frustrated
nature.
when no one makes a decision. Then I like, fuck it, I go make the final decision. That's the
No, I think the fuck it attitude is it puts you in the
Somewhat.
pick the final option.
somewhat final option.
Yep,
right?
yep.
Yeah, I think so. The frustration, because majority of the time I'm waiting.
Because Vincent won't become frustrated if the decision is delayed.
Oh, would you?
Or would you?
No, I would actually.
You would.
Yeah, I'm more of a black and white person.
Would you hit fuck it and like we just go
Yeah,
there and
yeah.
nothing?
Would you? Yeah. Would
No,
you hit
I'll-
the fucking button and finally like let
I
you
would
make
hit
the
it,
call?
bro.
Since this probably is a communal thing, right? Because I would slowly just back off and disappear.
Okay.
Unless it's important.
So
lah.
that still puts you in narrow down.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there's also I want to ask whether there's a difference between within a group and let's say you and your girlfriend or boyfriend.
Yeah.
Same for me.
Usually it's the same lah.
It's the same.
I hit fuck it also.
but I learned like in
But
person.
in groups it would be more apparent because in couples there's only 2.
Yeah.
Both of you could be indecisive,
Yeah.
and then somebody needs to
Put the
make
foot
final
down.
call.
Yeah.
I hate waiting.
Just I'm somewhat pick final option. So yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Next.
We move on to question number 4.
Are you more likely to be motivated by community development or personal development?
Oh, I know where I am immediately, bro.
Communal.
No, strongly agree. Personal development, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Mine
love
is
personal
some-
development.
A lot of gym bros are personal development lah. Let's
is
be
it?
honest, yeah.
Oh shit! I just called myself out, bro.
Gym bro.
No, I love community development, but I am like obsessed with like personal. Recently
Actually,
even
a lot of gym bros are community developers, so can't really tell. Yeah.
the personal development for me is like I love it so much because when you see like yourself level up, you're like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
But community level up is very rare because it needs to be like cohesive, it needs to be
It's more long term lah.
yeah. And you need a catalyst to move shit most of the time.
Yep.
So to me, strongly agree with personal development. I feel like I'm always strongly somewhere. It's a bit not so middle.
I choose somewhat agree with personal development. I have to set my own KPIs and targets.
All right.
But this is where I'm kind of confused because after joining this group and knowing everybody here, I got influenced by some of the things that you guys are talking about. I was trapped inside my house, remote working, doing my own business for so long that, I kind of lost a sense of the world, right? So hanging out and meeting all you guys, I was influenced by you guys as well. So does that mean that I'm also...
It's some of when I say community here, I mean the further community, like 100 people. So yes, we like a small group like ours can be considered a community,
Oh.
but for this circumstance is considered as personal because it's like your close buddies.
Oh,
I see.
So
Oh.
community is like the bigger picture,
like working in a company.
like Bangi or something.
Like
Oh, okay. Then I changed. Strongly agree with
Oh.
personal development. Okay.
yeah,
I don't really care about.
because I don't
Yeah.
think any of
Care
us.
about Bangi.
I don't think any of us even like do gotong royong before lah. On our own accord. lah.
Very
Yeah,
rare.
Yeah.
Like
But then, like, I do visitations to prisons, right?
no,
To help-
not
does that count?
counter.
I don't know.
It's like church.
Why
bro.
do you do it?
You see?
To help people, you know,
Is truly ikhlas or
coming into,
no, yeah, or it's
coming
easy to
into-
like level up your
it's coming
your own
into-
experiences.
is to come into
That's why.
help them
Should have
come
passed the moral
into
project.
come back into society. But of course, there's
Okay.
also
That's a very community
there's
thing.
there's also an individual element.
Okay.
Right.
I think somewhat personal lah, like that. I think it's more personal lah, bro.
Why would it be personal? What do you
No,
have to
for me, it's because I'm in the money world, right?
Yep.
So when you go into this other world, it's like a humbling thing, right?
Okay.
So it makes you feel sense of
Gratitude,
balance,
yeah.
gratitude.
No.
I think this is
so I
the
don't know.
offshoot. This is like
But bro,
the
you see,
community
you feel
side.
this, right? It's personal development, bro.
Yeah, but then if you do that, then that's true for people who care about the
No, but this
entire society as well.
this
They
is-
also feel good.
You
right?
know what I think? I think Joan is very community.
Like, yeah, for sure.
You are not community.
Yeah,
This
that's why
is-
I'm,
this
that's
could
why
be
I'm
like-
thinking whether now
No.
the debate is not whether I'm
You are
now it's how community I am.
you are somewhat agree with personal development, in my opinion. I feel like at
you
least
go.
you are 65%
this,
personal.
this looks like the offshoot 20% of
Okay.
of
I feel like
community thing.
not to
It's
pressure you or anything,
it's
not to
the main-
plant a
It's
seed.
not the main.
Suddenly I was thinking about my in-laws, right, who is from JB. Oh, those are really community development.
Oh,
because
yeah,
they'll
yeah.
be thinking, oh, I cooked something. I need to give it to somebody
Yeah.
else. Oh, we're gonna have a party. We gotta think about all these people.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Those,
that
those
is-
are very strong on community.
To be honest, none of us in this room are the type to organize a festive celebration. Let's be real.
Hey, except for MC Blacks.
So we
Yeah,
just do
maybe.
Only Poigi will do it.
MC
Well,
Blacks.
we will do potluck, like everyone bring their own, you know.
But I will feel so tired and lazy, you know.
Same.
I'll be like, I need to cook.
Yeah.
I just buy any lah.
Yeah. Same. You won't feel like
Yeah.
you need to give.
Yeah.
So that's my confusion, right? So that's why now I don't know where. So he thinks I'm number 3.
Yeah.
But based on your description, like, do I care about Bangi? The answer is no.
Okay.
So I don't know where do I
But
4-3,
you
4-3.
cared about the prison who are also like
Okay.
a bit
Somewhat,
far from your
Kajang,
connections.
But if
You're
someone
from your,
died,
from your friends, like they're not really your friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So strangers are.
Yeah,
Okay.
strangers.
Yeah. Then okay, I put 3 lah.
3 lah.
I feel. Okay. So should we head on to number 5 then?
Yeah.
All right. Do you tend to use past and historical information to predict the future? Or do you tend to use current and real-time information to predict the future?
This is the most difficult question for me to answer.
Right.
This is the one that
Bro.
actually I had to change my personality type according to him.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, you did this test before?
Yeah. I'm just redoing it.
Oh, when? What? Okay.
Why is it difficult for you?
Yeah. I want to
Because
know.
I use all. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I cannot. I told him it's just one third. I cannot. You tell me, do I care about the current circumstance to decide the future 100%? But do I ignore previous case studies, history, use cases? No.
I think.
Am I also somebody who is willing to come up with totally new solutions and ignore
Yeah.
past? Yeah, I mean, yes. So that's why it was very hard for me to answer this one.
I think.
And because there's no neutral option. So
Yeah,
I was looking for
yeah.
that, you know.
Yeah, why is there no neutral option?
Because he wants you.
I need you to commit.
Commit.
He's Morpheus right now. You don't eat half a red pill and half a blue pill. Yeah.
But honestly, if I put a neutral there, the test can auto-calculate. So that's the main reason.
Do you?
Wonder.
I think
Zeros and
I'm-
ones.
I think I'm somewhat used current in real time. I'm number 3 because I feel that I'm not so well versed in history. So therefore I don't know how to pull out from the past.
Okay.
But I wouldn't
But
discount
and,
it.
And throughout your time, it hasn't been much of a priority for you
No, not
to
so.
to
not
look
so.
at reference the past. You like go out and do your own shit.
Yeah, I'm very
Figure it out,
instinctual,
make mistakes and then figure it out another way. But
Yeah.
many people are. These are also the less risk takers kind of thing. They like to look at the past and see how it's been done, replicate it because it's a sure thing.
I think honestly the question is structured well because it's the usage of the word use. So it's whether you utilize past and historical information or use current and real-time information is very different. You know, referencing it is different, mentioning is different, but I think application is something that I think is quite rare to use history to apply in your day-to-day life. It's quite hard. Like even if it's
for you maybe, but
in my career. So to me it's very tough. I would definitely use more of current and real time. The only time I would reference past and historical information is if people gave me information like that. And they're like, hey bro, you know like that. Then I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Then only
But you wouldn't seek it out yourself.
I wouldn't. It would be very challenging for me. It's just not within my nature.
I don't know whether this question helps people understand this question, which is okay, is this considered historical information? So you go out on a date with a girl and you find out she has 10 exes in the past.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
Is that current or historical information?
Historical.
So then, based on your answer, the weight of that 10 will not really influence your
It didn't.
decision.
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't. And you would like kind of give her a chance to see how her behavior
Absolutely.
is now.
Yeah. Because I always feel that
But these people get burned a lot because they
Actually,
ignore
yeah.
the history.
I think you replace this question with this question.
I do get burned a lot. Yeah. And now that you say that, it's quite painful. But I always give people a chance. I'm like, hey, maybe the guy is a good guy. And I'm like,
Maybe
fuck.
I'm the one, you know.
You know, but I've been proven right and I've been proven wrong a lot of times.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's like you give
that's
people a
fair.
chance, they fight harder for you. Sometimes you give people a chance, they burn you.
Yeah.
So I still think current information, because technically the history is applied now.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
I understand.
so
It's the most up-to-date history.
yeah.
Is
Her
what's happening now.
the girlfriend that had 10 exes is the recent information lah. You know? Yeah. So that I'm going with 3 lah. What about you, Vincent?
I'm a laggard, so I always use past and historical information.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So strongly use past and historical information.
I would say somewhat lah.
Somewhat. Okay. MJ, what's yours?
Same as you, yeah.
Same as me? Somewhat use current real time.
I did date a woman who slept with like 14 guys in 2 years. But yeah. So, well, no surprise, the relationship lasted 4 months. But yeah.
All right. Number 6. Which do you prioritize when it comes to right and wrong? Society right and wrong is defined by what is agreed upon across large groups of people. From within, right and wrong is defined by ourselves and what our internal emotions tell us about
it's
actions.
easy. Number 4.
I am definitely number 4 lah.
Vincent?
I am number 2.
Number 2. Wow.
Right.
Societal.
Yeah, because I just feel very lazy to think about things, you know. Like I always have this phrase where, hey, if one person tell you you're wrong, then you can doubt. 2% tells you, then maybe you can think about it. If 3%, then yeah, definitely you're wrong. You should change.
For me, I feel like maybe I had to make a couple of difficult decisions in my life. And especially when it comes to like cutting off the relationship. Yeah. It's not even like girlfriend, it's like business partner. It's like that type of thing, you know. So it eats away at me. I cannot sleep. It's like eats away at my conscience. Because I know what I'm doing. If I'm sticking around, it's a bad look. It's a bad thing overall. So like emotional conscience for me, I can't even sleep. I can't even sleep. I'll be very open also. I cheated on my ex before. Wow, bro. Cannot sleep for months, bro.
Damn.
Months.
Yeah, that's one thing that I tell myself, which is like never do things that goes against your conscience because you want to have a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Like I'll never lie. I'll just tell the truth. I don't keep secrets. So if you guys have secrets, please don't tell me. Because I don't like to hold secrets.
Yeah.
I don't
get
like
it,
to
yeah.
do. Yeah.
You feel that, right? And
You
it's
feel
like,
that,
it's a
yeah.
weight, you know.
You know it in your heart that something's not right as soon as it happens. It's like
100%.
But okay, so the fact that you answered that question is very interesting, specific for you. So for us, it's very straightforward. There's nothing much to
Because it's
think about.
internal emotion.
Because you said number 2, right?
yeah,
So if let's say you lived in like Japan,
yeah,
where the morality is very societally driven, And let's say in your specific case, you are not someone who like to hold it in and review information, and you want to review.
Oh, that sounds like
information
me.
on that, right? So, but in Japan, that a lot of people can see that as offensive, rude,
yeah.
insensitive, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you think you are going to morph into a Japanese?
Definitely.
Oh shit.
Definitely.
Morph
100%.
into a Japanese.
I would
100%.
definitely
That means you will develop
one
the
of them.
ability to shut up.
press. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
100%.
don't think
Yeah.
I cannot. I cannot.
Because I just feel that you are able to operate easier. Like I don't need to be the special one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
That's how I
he's the
feel.
real Japanese.
Yeah, he's the real Japanese. I am the
We the
guy.
Koreans,
Bro, I am China, bro. yeah.
None, bro.
Yeah, man. Okay, we'll go to number 7. When you are out at a new restaurant, do you deliberately go through the menu and debate between options? Or are you more likely to notice something interesting or familiar and choose instantly? Bro, I deliberately go through the whole menu, bro.
Yeah.
Not slowly lah.
For me, I strongly go through the whole menu slowly, but in a way, not really the menu, because right now, whenever I go to new places, right, first thing I'll do is go to Google Maps. I'll spend
Bro.
like 10 minutes going through reviews.
What
and
is the
see which
best?
one-
Yeah.
Yeah. Then based on the
Information.
repeated photos of a specific dish, I'll go with that one.
Same.
Yeah.
Wow, you're very comprehensive. Mine is just go on TikTok, KL foodie. Oh, not bad. Then I just forward to girlfriend. Let's go.
Oh, shit. No, but you're at the restaurant already.
Yeah.
So do you go through the whole menu?
Okay, so I answer. So I tell my answer first is I somehow make a quick and instant decision.
Okay.
But I'll be like, okay, let's say the menu has 4 pages, right? So I will go through, then I will see something like, okay, I think this is my answer already. But part of me still will be like, okay, this one is the soft yes, but I'm just gonna look through all, just make sure that there's
Nothing.
no bigger yes. If you don't have that, just go back there. So I don't know how, so that's why I think based on this, is it fair if I put somewhat make a quick and
Yes.
instant
Yeah.
Based on that,
yeah.
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 To me, I will go through the whole menu first. Then after that, I'm like,
Then you
but what's the best here though?
Then
I check.
knockout lah.
Then I go check online. Then after that only, I ask the waiter to double confirm some more. I'm like, what would you recommend? Then after that waiter will be like, recommend this one is quite special. I'll go with that. However, if I go back to the same restaurant, right, I will confirm choose something different one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't repeat. I don't repeat.
I always repeat. You know why? If you have
Safety,
like, if you have like, and it's not about safety. If you have like the best chao kway teow, the best chili pan mina, right, at a specific restaurant, you know that's the top of the top really. So anytime when you go to other restaurant to eat like the same fish head noodle, right, you know you're going down already. You will never have the satisfaction. So each time when I go to Kanbe ramen, you gotta get the skim and
Bro, Sukiman got like
it's the top of the top.
Still good,
Yeah.
man. Still
So,
good.
but this one, you out at a restaurant you haven't tried before.
Yeah.
New restaurant.
So new restaurant is
New
a key.
restaurant, yeah.
But what happens if you go Sukiman Kanbe, right, and you choose a different flavor every time, like black garlic, prawn, yuzu.
No. Because once I found that yuzu is my favorite, that's it. lah.
Okay lah. All right. Numero 8. In which manner do you perceive time? Event-centric? Wow.
Wow.
Ironic. Perceive time as clusters of events like pools of water with light streams connecting each other, or linear. Perceive time as linear, chronological, always moving in one direction and flowing like a river. Bro, I am definitely an event-centered person. Like, everything in my life, I see it as an eventful thing. Going here, going there, doing this, doing that. I see it as a memory, a core memory. How I met MJ, how I met you. Bro, I can remember all the, how I met Vic, how I met Nick. Bro.
So in this memory,
So,
right, in
yeah.
your mind, is it like in all arranged in a line, or is it like
Bro,
in fragments floating?
how is it not a line, bro? I'm growing older by the second. I meet you all at different phases in my life. It is one line.
So the memory is in sequence lah.
Oh, so I
Your
should
whole
be
memory.
linear lah, like
Yeah.
that. Oh shit, okay. So, but event-centric, perceive
Mine
time.
is
Oh, time, right?
fragmented.
Perceive time.
Yes.
Okay.
Mine is
So
fragment.
in the fragmented, right, it's the middle of the memory is the event, and then it expands outwards.
Nah,
Okay,
linear.
so it's centered by
Oh,
events.
so are you mind map or are you timeline?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Which there's a redundant question here. I ask the same thing later on. Actually.
Oh, shit, okay.
But yeah, it's along the same lines.
I missed the timeline for sure.
Oh, why I'm event? Because every week I'll look into this Excel sheet and I'll plan things by 2 hours and 3 hours based on the flow that I can get from doing a certain task. So it's always like I look into it as boxes.
Yep.
And then after that, I'll say, okay, I gotta learn how to do my tax right this year. So, so I see it as like a 4-hour event.
It will be 1 hour, maybe half an hour. I show you my video. I did a video on it.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll show you the
Really?
video. Very easy. Trust me.
I want to know in deeper lah. So, if you send to me, I'm in a learning stage
Actually,
right now.
it's quite private information, lah, but it's half an hour to complete.
Up to you.
Yeah.
But that's a good example.
Yeah.
Means you gave a good example of how it looks like to have the fragmented.
Like for example, I'm missing a piece of information from my ex-accountant. So he's sending me that information right now. And that information tells me that I need to allocate 2 hours tomorrow at a specific time. So I'll go back to my Excel sheet and I put that box.
Oh, but I do that too, though.
Do you measure time by the length of a song? You know, you drive, oh shit, 3
Bro,
songs.
do you know why when I wake up in the morning, I straight play YouTube? It's because I know whether a song ends in 3 minutes more or less. Then I'm like, shit.
You want long shower? Jesus of Suburbia.
Yeah, it's true. I play an album also, and I know the album, and I know which song. So I know, oh, this is the third song. I'm 10 minutes in already.
Okay.
Yeah, so
But
technically...
that's not really I think everyone does that. That's a natural thing to do.
Yeah.
Doesn't differ one type from the other.
But if you're asking me perception of time, I think I always see it as linear. Lah. I mean, it's either past, present, or future, right? Like what I do, when I do.
So it's
I would say the pools of clusters of events like pools of water. This is the one piece format. Go here and then go back.
Oh,
Oh, is it? Okay.
I never go back.
And the linear one is more Naruto. It's like online.
But okay, but my question is, how do you differentiate between somewhat strongly for linear? Because I think myself as linear, but yeah.
Because both mindsets are relevant and useful. That's why there are two sets of people. So a lot of times the fragmented can kind of access the linear kind of thinking for a while, because it also makes sense.
I see.
For humans. So there are people who can do both. Just one is stronger than the other.
I suppose it's also how much it enters your day to day, right?
Yep.
Because sometimes it's like, for example, I see things as mostly linear. But sometimes I also see things as pockets. But how often do you see pockets and how often do you see linear shit?
Yep.
Right? Like to me, my job is just too hardcore. It's like I need like everything. I have a literal daily checklist, to-do list, you know.
And
so that's very
boxes.
linear.
Yep.
But identifying pockets, I think, is part of it. It's just that which one do I abide by more? And I think I abide by more a linear format where I just need to know what's next. I don't
Shit, I'm 100% pocket because you were approaching me to do something, and I know in my schedule I have no more pockets.
Yeah.
I know 2 hours chill is 2 hours chill.
Yeah.
I just can't fit it in.
Yeah.
Right.
To me, it's linear, so it's like you just give me a task and I just like Mario it, like dun, 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 and he's always moving.
So you see, there's already a difference between you, Vince and John, in terms of how
pocket
you
or
even
linear.
see the world.
So which one do you lean more, lah? I suppose,
Yep.
right? You can be somewhere in the middle also, lah, I guess.
Yep.
But I think maybe I'm going to change my answer to somewhat. No, actually, I'm fucking linear, lah. Who
I'm
am I
guessing
kidding?
MJ is linear
Yeah, I think you're quite
somewhat lah.
because
I
he
put
just
somewhat.
ran through. What's the name of the show again?
Breaking Bad.
You just ran through Breaking Bad
Yeah,
all
bro.
season.
That was pretty fucking linear, bro. That's as linear as it can get, my guy.
Because there's a lot of times that I noticed that when you are into a new hobby, right, like
Yeah, bro.
media, and you will straight away just go through marathon it
Right.
like in a short period of time.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
And not only that, your research, when you
Yeah.
have to go into new field, then suddenly you become an expert. Like last week, you were talking about what Macarena for military shit.
Yeah, bro. What the
But you go deep, right? When you're in, you go deep.
Excessive, yeah, I guess.
lah.
So yeah, but I still put myself as somewhat linear because I feel this question is quite open-ended. I think it's similar to that whole do you use past and current information? It's that kind of question, right?
Yep.
All right. Okay, we move to number 9.
Let's go. When rating a movie or a novel, which has more of an influence on your rating? Premise and build-up or resolution and ending?
Oh, this is so painful, bro. This is so fucking painful to answer this question.
For me,
quite
it's
hard
2
question.
lah. To me, it's 2.
Which one?
Premise and build up.
Oh,
Somewhat premise and build-up.
build-up. For me, it's strongly resolution and ending because I think all movies, right? I don't really like to read novels.
You're a One Piece
Oh.
fan though. I mean, the resolution is...
No, because all of the islands has a resolution.
okay.
Yeah, all the arcs has resolution. So for me, if I take a look at movie, right, I feel like all movies have a good build up. That's why
Okay.
there's a premise, you know, to begin with to get
Okay.
approved to start shooting and develop the whole thing. But you always feel that the movie is horrible towards a good or a bad movie
It's determined
based
by
on the ending.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with number 3, bro. Somewhat resolution and ending. I mean, I'm not gonna discount the premise and the build-up. I think a lot of times in books and movies and entertainment, the premise and build-up is what gets you hooked.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think I'm quite an obsessive person, so I would discount a lot of the hook. You know, sometimes people are like, "Hey, bro, it's good." I'm like, "Okay, I power through lah." Whether the ending is like really good or not, so I wouldn't discount it. But I think I would judge a lot based on how it ended.
This, you know what movie would greatly represent this question? All M. Night Shyamalan's movie. All have great hooks, horrible endings.
Yeah, yeah.
So what do you think about M. Night's movie?
I do not like.
My lord.
I mean, ideally you hit both, right, as a movie maker. But
I do not
but
like M. Night
as
Shyamalan
as your own
movies.
judgment criteria.
You tell me whether this is valid, but if asked differently, could you ask this question like that, right? Do you prefer TV series or movies? Does it help?
No,
Oh,
because the TV series has a build-up.
yeah,
And there's an
ending also.
yeah, movie also.
No, but-
does
It's just
that. It's just
the-
how long. only.
Yeah, correct.
Duration.
The magnitude of duration.
It's like how long you like to jerk off compared to how long you like to, come on, I guess.
a movie.
If you want to summarize it that way, lah.
Yeah.
Somewhat I like coming lah. But I like but I like to jerk off lah, the process, But which one better?
I disagree with you, man. I don't like
So wait. So everyone here watched Attack on Titan and finished reading,
all
right?
of it, man.
I didn't finish
So
it.
a lot of people didn't like the ending.
I didn't finish it because of that.
Okay, so would you rate it highly?
Wait, how would you?
No, sorry.
you
Game of Thrones?
I was
Everyone
spoiled.
No, I didn't watch
Oh,
Game of Thrones.
Right? Yeah. So how would you rate
I didn't watch Game of Thrones.
AOT?
I would
Okay.
rate it like 11 out of 10.
Even though the ending was
I love the ending though.
okay lah. You cannot use you as an example lah.
I didn't even
Well,
finish
okay,
it.
what's
'cause
one
I was spoiled.
movie or series or whatever where it was great build up but bad ending? The reason I ask is because then I think can understand it a bit better. Because for me, like I consider AOT's ending to be a bit. I think it could have been done better, but I still rate it like a 9. I still rate it highly. That's
Also,
why I'm a
the-
premise build up camp, right? But it stops me from giving it a 10 because of the ending.
Bro, I judge so many movies by the ending. It has to have a resolution lah.
Yeah.
Like it has to have a meaning. It has to have a.
But would you watch another M. Night's movie?
No, I would not.
Oh, you would not.
No,
oh, the
not
hook is
fan.
great though.
Hook is great, but I'm not a fan of how it ends all the time.
Yeah.
Especially the movie Split. I'm like, bro, it was so
Yeah,
good, so
yeah.
good. It's like
shit.
built upon the
Yeah.
Bruce. What's his name? Bruce Willis movie in the beginning, the train one. I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was really good. And then I just, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? The fuck is going on? At the end, every time I'm like, what the fuck? However, I have to say this. You know why I somewhat resolution ending? Every time I watch a Tarantino movie, and I love Tarantino movies.
Yeah.
Bro, the climax is the best part, lah, bro. Bro, I gotta say, lah, every Tarantino movie is cathartic, bro. At the end, you're like, it's almost as if like you couldn't breathe and you're underwater, and then you can breathe after that. That's the feeling I get. So I love resolution and ending, but I wouldn't discount the premise and build up. That's my take, lah. So number 3. What about you? What's your one?
I'm strongly resolution and ending.
Strongly, damn. Yours is number 2. Okay. Number 10. Next question. Which is a more accurate description of your mind or how your mind works?
Easy flow chart.
Mind maps or flow charts?
I think I'm somewhat mind maps. I always do mind maps.
Strongly flow charts.
How does my mind work? Mind
I
map.
have a lot of mind maps because there's a lot of what ifs. But while you think, why do you say flow charts?
This is just observation. Like
Process
business
driven.
plans, everything is all.
If this,
do this,
then
then yeah.
if this,
Do this first, then this one. Don't
Yeah, I
then
think
and
I think I gotta say somewhat flow charts.
But I mean, just to toot my own horn, the big benefit of this is that I over clarify, and then so far people don't get confused with my instructions.
Oh, thank you very much. Because I work with him.
Right? Agree, right? Like I
Yeah,
know things are like
absolutely.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you know
yeah.
exactly, right?
Yeah.
So you know the chain.
I'm very, very like that too. Actually, I always clarify. I don't want to fuck up and
I
make
think if you're in
mistakes.
events, you cannot afford to be mind map. Bro.
Yeah, I will be. I've tried.
And I cannot relate to the mind map. I don't understand. That's why when people take notes for
No, I get it.
I cannot understand why you drawing
Why you
the
drawing?
flower, bro.
No, but some
No,
people
I get
think
it.
in
Yeah, no,
those-
that's why.
those-
Right? That's
those
why
ways, yeah.
I can't.
I think for me, when I apply to my work, I'm very flowchart driven. But when I'm creative process driven, I'm very mind map. That's the thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. So like, for example, when I think of how we do this podcast, I'm we should do it this way, we should do that. It's like a very mind map thing. It's like pockets of ideas around
Maybe,
it.
maybe you could be mind map.
Yeah,
them,
but at the same time, when it's events, right, and that's majority of my life anyway,
Yep.
right, or like looking after family,
no, when
it's very
push comes to
process.
shoves, when shit hits the road, then you need to do what it takes, lah. But on a natural day, what's
So,
your preference?
I think if
I don't think you're flowchart, bro.
I think I am lah.
You are?
Actually, I think I am because if I'm back into a corner, let's say John, you no choice, you have to fucking do it. I'm like, fuck, what's the next step?
But
It's
everyone's
like,
back
no,
into
no.
a corner.
If you're back into the corner, you shouldn't consider these
Yeah.
situations as
Oh.
as the extreme situations. The most natural and you're most comfortable with if
most
you
natural.
had the time.
If
So like
I
more on a
was-
Saturday,
sorry,
more like
on
on
a
a-
Saturday.
more like
More on a
more
Saturday.
like on a Saturday.
Oh.
Sunday chill vibes.
Yeah.
Sunday chill vibes. That's my
Saturday
vlog.
vibes.
I would still say process driven because I'm timeline driven. So it's
Okay.
like I wake up in the morning, I go to the gym. I must go to the gym. I must do this. I must do that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only time I'm creative, the only time I'm using mind mapping is when I'm creative. So I'm going to go
Right.
somewhat flow charts.
Okay.
Give myself that.
Yeah.
Number 11, would you say that the outcome or the intention of an action is more significant? Bro, I already know what I'm going to pick. So would you say outcome or intention is more important? Intentions, the reason and motives behind the people's actions are what matters most, more than the outcome. Outcome, results are what matters most regardless of intention. Bro, strongly intention.
Yeah, me too. Strongly intention.
Strong.
Well, if I had to put, I would put.
Strongly.
If there was a choice, I would put smack middle lah. But here I would put somewhat outcome. So obviously the intentions are, I think, important as well because people can get things wrong. You know, I always believe in being directionally correct, not just if you are directionally correct, you know, it's still a good job, even though the magnitude is not correct. But I do think that over time, you keep getting it wrong, even though your intention is correct, you know.
No, that's true.
you know lah,
So
trying
somewhat
to-
outcome lah for you.
somewhat outcome lah. Like at the beginning, you know, I can see the intentions there, so
Yep.
keep going. After a while, yeah, not good enough. So,
It's like you're intentionally well, but you just suck.
Yeah,
yeah, good intentions and
good
yeah.
intentions, but not enough.
Yeah, I also notice a lot of people like to use this as a defensive mechanism as
Yep,
well,
yep.
right? So let's say you say, why do you do this wrong? And let's say you try to criticize, then say, oh, no, he meant well, what? Or I meant well, right? Like,
They use it as a shield. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't really like that. Yeah, because it's not problem solving really. Then it's like
Yeah, you're adding to the problem in a
defensive,
way.
You know, 5 years ago, I was outcome driven. And then after that, I learned a little bit more about empathy and, being older and then seeing people under me, they're younger. Okay, just be more nurturing.
I think I've always been intention driven. I feel. What do you think? Kap?
I
I think you're the person I know here the oldest, the longest.
Yeah, but I think this one, the inner workings of your mind and how what the sequence is, I don't know that well
Is it?
about you.
Really? You guys know each other for so long.
Very
I've known,
long,
this, I've
but
known him
still.
since I was 9, bro.
Yeah.
Right. I think I'm very.
Intention,
I get very upset, right, when like people try to bully someone when the person's intent was not to do that. So I'm like, bro, the fuck, man. But I can tell, right, if the person's intention is like purposely when like you cari pasal, I'm like, bro, that's not right lah. So I have this strong sense of like injustice inside me. I'm like, bro, I cannot. I need to voice out. So for me, strongly intention. Question number 12. Would you most likely prefer a community in the marketplace or the mountain? Bro, we just had this. I remember we talked about this in the previous podcast with you. Marketplace, community of around 30 people or more. Mountain, community of people around 10 people or less. Somewhat mountain for me.
I'm strong mountain,
Strong mountain.
I am a strong mountain.
Strong mountain?
Yeah.
close to the peak.
Close to the peak.
Why? Is it because you like to have like the same cast? You don't have to do new things too much in terms of social interactions.
No, I think that a few friends enough already. Why you need so
I
many,
don't.
guess.
I don't think it's just about friends.
It's not about friends. It's like where are you more comfortable? Are you comfortable living in the action, like where things are moving, people selling here, bargaining there, you know.
Or you like to be
haggling
isolated a bit.
at the marketplace, or do you like with
easy.
your personal group of people, you know,
Easy,
avoid the general public?
I love to some extent a bit of the marketplace, and I can justify this by me always wanting to be where we are all the time. I don't go like going out of my marketplace, if you will, because I'm so familiar with this marketplace.
Okay.
That when I go around, people recognize me, and there's this sense of security and safety. That's why I somewhat mountain, but I think I lean a bit.
Part of the marketplace.
The Man United game in Bukit Jalil didn't like it at all. Not just because of
is it?
but just the whole process of being around so many people.
Is it?
All that, yeah. I didn't go it because got friends go.
That's your mountain going together, ma. That's why.
Yeah, mountain go
Yeah, that's
together.
more of a mountain.
Yeah, so I'm 100% strong mountain.
Yeah.
Marketplace would be going to
Marketplace guy, right, will go to the game, right? See some people next to him. He's like, let's go together.
You go to like meetups.
Yeah. They're
I would do
not
that
shy
though.
about like
I used
starting
to.
conversations with like the person next to him, as long as they know there's some shared interest.
But I've grown to be more introverted, I feel. Don't you think?
Uh,
No, yeah. What do you think? A bit more, more
I think
introverted.
it's more like life is wearing you down, adulting, and you don't have time to meet new
maybe.
people.
Maybe.
Yeah,
you know.
that's what Justin said. He looked at me in my old videos and he's like, "Wow, look at this boy, so much life. Look at him now, so dead." I'm like, "Wow, damn, bro." Okay,
And the
13.
marketplace people have more friend groups.
Oh, I don't.
And mountain people tend to have like one or two friend groups.
Okay, that sounds.
Yeah. I feel like I had the opposite direction as you. So you started in the marketplace, you're climbing up the mountain. I was at the top of the mountain climbing down.
Oh yeah, actually, kind of meeting midway. Yeah.
I mean, to use MBTI talk, I was having this conversation with Lashwin last week. I used to have a very, very strong introversion, like 93%.
93%.
Now it's closer to maybe 65, 60.
Bro, I used to be 99% extrovert.
There you
bro.
go. Yeah.
Now I am
That's why I say
49% extrovert. You know. Yeah, dropped down so much.
meet you halfway, bro.
Yeah. 13. Which would you say is more representative of your style? Being decisive with limited information in favor of getting momentum, or considering all the angles slowly and try to get as much information as possible before making a decision? Bro, I am definitely I'm quick and decisive lah. But not strongly lah. I'm somewhat quick and
same.
decisive.
But there needs to be an asterisk to this question. But what is Vincent's answer?
I am somewhat patiently consider all angles.
The question
So-
is, yeah.
Yeah, so I spoke to him also last week on this question. I think whether I'm decisive and quick or slow will depend on the reversibility of the decision.
Oh, okay.
So-
Irreversible.
So if it is irreversible, then I will be patient and consider all angles. If you
Reversible or irreversible?
if you ask me, hey guys, should we like go Pangko or go Setiawan? I just pick one.
Buggy.
Yeah,
Pick one
yeah.
and go. So that is what I've come to realize. Because it's costly, right? Both
Emotionally, monetary.
styles are costly.
Yeah. Time.
If the small thing, you sweat the small stuff, then
You eat
you're
up.
wasting time. But if you go ahead into something that can be fatal,
Yeah.
also stupid, right?
Yeah. But I think also, so this is my experience also, I feel a lot of times when I have had to make decisions, it's like even if you got time to make decision, I never make the decision. That's the thing. Then I dilly-dally and I waste more time. So I think I'm going number 3. Right? Yeah, number 3, somewhat quick and decisive, because I feel like time is more precious to me than the decision itself. And either way, no decision is perfect. So you're gonna fuck up some way lah. So that's why somewhat quick and decisive.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Vincent, what's yours again?
Just somewhat patiently consider
Somewhat
all
patient.
angles.
So 2 lah. Okay. 14, question 14. Would you prefer to seek knowledge for curiosity or for utilization? Curiosity, seeking knowledge to satisfy curiosity, possibly use for tasks later. Knowledge for knowledge's sake, or utilization. Tasks are the driving factor before seeking knowledge. Knowledge for utilization's sake.
This is a very interesting question, but yeah. But what's
For me, it's strongly utilization. I'm very practical, and I find that sometimes when you learn too much, but then, you learn for what, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, let me just finish that question. Otherwise, I'll look really bad. I mean, like I'm more like especially now you get older, time is limited.
Be more practical.
You have to be more practical. You have to be more precise. So right now I'm in like somewhat of an education line. I tend to lean more towards things that people can use right now that I find that people are more interested rather than go into very theoretical and academic, And it's like sometimes I look at all these things that they talk about, like
But how are you going to use it?
Yeah, how are you going to use it?
It's true. It's true. You mentioned this a few times on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's like
Can
you
be
learn.
fascinating, but at the end of the day,
Yeah.
is it useful?
But
But some people are truly like, oh, it's curious. I'll just follow the follow the thought, get the information.
Yeah.
It'll be useful somehow.
MJ, what's yours?
It's very hard for me to answer because I feel I'm swinging between somewhat the two somewhats.
Yep.
So being in business, utilization is very important, right? But if I don't run a business, I would probably be more curious. Like I learn, I don't mind learning random stuff, like just to relate to your point, right? Because I believe for people who have the curious nature, the stuff they learn will somehow be useful in the future. You just don't know when. Like, okay, just share you that day. I can show you my searches later, but I would just randomly think of things like three things, okay? Why do macadamia split so perfectly?
Oh, like the nut?
Yeah, do you realize macadamia is the one nut that can split almost perfectly? And then when you split it up, it's like shiny, right? Then randomly that day, you just got my question, do men fart more than women?
Okay.
Right? What will your answer be?
Bro, definitely.
Per fart, right? Yeah.
Bro,
you know that per fart lah. Fart more and per fart, right? Different lah. So I was thinking per fart, right? Because we know men shit more than women.
Bro, for sure. Bro.
But do you know that per fart it's the same?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't know how this is going to be useful in the future.
Somehow it'll be useful.
Yeah.
At least it tells a good story.
And the last one that literally today was that, do you know if you want to check out the ripeness of a blueberry, you chuck them in water.
And if it floats,
Yes.
it's sweet.
But the question is why, right?
Because it's more, because sugar is less dense than water.
Yeah, that is only the second biggest factor. But the third biggest factor is that because as the cells absorb more sugar, the air pockets in a bubble become smaller when it ripes. So that's why it falls to the ground. So yeah, these kind of useless things.
Wait. So if it's sweeter, it sinks.
Yes. So when it's more ripe, okay, so this one I also didn't have time to figure out. So when you're riper, you have more fructose, right? Sugar. When you are less ripe, you have more citric acid. That's why it's more sour when you taste less ripe. Any fruit, right? So when the berry is younger, the cells are not as enlarged because it has not absorbed
all the
sugar yet. So because it has not absorbed more, so
very dense, right?
No. Because it has not absorbed the sugar, it's less dense and more air pockets.
Oh, so that's why it floats.
That's why when you eat a less ripe blueberry, do you feel like there's always a crunch as
Yeah.
So those are the air pockets. So you feel like eating a balloon. So because it's like a balloon, then it floats up more. So that over time, as time passes, the cell starts to absorb the fructose and then it starts to push all the air out. That's when it starts to sink to the bottom.
Oh, so it's sweeter when it sinks.
But there's another question that I'm going to Google. I don't know which is more dense, citric acid or sucrose. That one I don't know. I suspect it's sucrose.
Shit, halfway.
Fructose.
Even I don't know.
Halfway as MJ explaining already. My mind already drifted. Right?
Yeah, so these are the random shit. So I have to say, I also get cheesed off if I don't just randomly all the time, right? For utilization. But if the situation is like natural, I would probably lean more curious.
Bro, definitely more curious. I think I'm almost strongly curiosity. I find it so interesting when people tell me things. I'm like, wow, please tell me more. But I think it's also dependent on the information. So sometimes, right, like for example, if my dad explains things, it's not like he's a bad explainer. He's a good storyteller. But when he explains like banking terms, I'm just like, my God.
I'm not going to be using this.
No, it's more utilization. It's just that I think sometimes it's just not told good enough. So that's why I'm not curious. But if he told it in a manner that's very like, wow. So for example, I remember when I was younger, Yin Tong told me, Yin Tong told me I want to do actuarial science. Then I'm like, wow, what does actuarial science do? So I asked my dad, what does actuarial science? Well, my dad's like, basically, they study the. Then I'm like, doesn't explain it well. Fuck it, I'm not bored. Right? But someone else told me it. I'm like, wow, I get it. You know what I mean? So.
Because Boomer is explaining.
No, but my dad tells very good stories.
Oh.
I have to say. He's the reason why I like to tell stories. So I'll say somewhat curiosity.
All right.
Yeah. Actually, fuck
Okay.
yeah, strongly curiosity. I'm strongly
Last
curiosity.
3 questions.
Yeah, 15, 16, 17, right?
Yep.
So number 15, when you're shopping for clothes, do you try on several items or compare them to find the best option? Or do you often know right away what you want and purchase it without, bro, strongly know what I want quickly? You all?
Someone know what I want quickly.
Yeah. Somewhat know.
Yeah.
Bro, I bet I wear the same shirt over and over again.
Yeah,
The only
me too.
time I wear a different shirt is because I just want to be comfortable and someone gave it to me. So Han gave me this shirt. Thanks, Han.
I'm representing every single Malaysian man. Who,
Uniqlo-erism.
yeah, who doesn't want to think.
So I think it's not quite straightforward, okay, all of us.
Yep, strongly.
Yeah. Question number 16.
Okay, which less than ideal situation do you more often find yourself in? Are you more trigger happy with decisions that mistakes are made, but needing to turn back and recorrect? Or are you someone that is patient with decision making, but sometimes miss the opportunity to
I'm
act?
so trigger happy, man. I'm so trigger happy. This is
Why?
the repeat question, right?
This is
I'm so trigger happy lah. That's the thing.
With what? With decisions that mistakes are made.
Yeah, because when you give me the options, all that, I get like so like what the fuck lah. But then again, it doesn't happen that often. So somewhat trigger happy with decisions that mistakes. No, sorry. Go for it.
I only chose somewhat trigger happy with decisions that mistakes are made is because I feel like I don't really miss the opportunity to act because I'm a laggard. So I'm not really driven by peer pressure.
okay.
And I tend to make those choices that most people had made. So it is because of that reason I chose the somewhat trigger happy, but I don't like mistakes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm more operationally driven. So if there's mistakes in operations, it frustrates me because it's like, why is there another variable?
Yeah.
Because we should have learned. And just now the question I was saying that I consider all angles, right?
Okay.
So if I consider all angles, like most lah, not all lah, and then there's a mistake, I would be irked by it lah. So
It's not the second one is not a mistake happening that you are too patient or too
You waited too long.
you waited too long that you missed the opportunity to act while waiting for data.
But I don't think you're the type to wait until you miss the opportunity to act. That's the thing.
I don't really miss, so that's
Yeah.
why it's a
Yeah.
bit hard for me to choose.
Right.
So I get it also. For me, I tend to remember the regrets because I was too trigger happy with the decision. So example, simple thing like ordering food, right? I trusted too many reviews. I ordered it and I'm like, fuck, should have thought a bit more. I don't even like this fucking cilantro anyway. That type of thing.
I'll be like, wow, so many people order this. I'm glad I ordered this, even if it's not nice.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, so like a bit of FOMO.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because if not FOMO, it's more like if this is bad, the
Imagine
others is
how-
gonna be
how much
For me is that lah. It's not. I don't really have FOMO.
You didn't like cilantro. Wow.
No. It's an example. I love everything.
okay.
I rarely don't like something. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
What about you?
Mine is the third one. I just repeat because it's the same. Similar.
Yep,
So
yep.
like 3 lah. Somewhat trigger.
Somewhat trigger happy.
Okay.
All right. Last question lah.
When you are alone, where does your mind spend most of its time? To what percentages? So are you somebody who focuses more in the past, in the present, or the future?
Bro, 20, 40, 40. Reverse
So-
442.
So 20 for past,
Yeah.
and then 40 for present, and 40 for future.
Yeah, I am
Why?
definitely. Why? 20% past, I don't really have time to think about the past. I only think about the past when I need to utilize the past information.
Oh,
So very rare I think about the past. Even if I'm alone, I'm just like, bro, today I'm so busy, I need to do so many things. So present and future.
You're also in events, so you got to figure out shit that's happening right now.
Yeah. And the only time I use the past is if something's really bad. Yeah, my decision making has to be really quick.
What about if it's not a work day?
Not a work day, I still am thinking of the present and the future, because if it's not a work day, I'm like, okay, so today I need to go to the gym.
So
I
it's
need to
still
go
20,
this
40, 40 lah.
100%.
So this should be when it's not a work day.
Even if
all
it's
the
not,
questions.
even if it's, bro, you know how many weekends I've had? Even when like I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah.
thinking of,
I know,
okay,
I know.
where should we go so I can vlog?
Yep.
Yeah, so 20, 40, 40 for me, easy.
What about you, MJ?
3, 3, 4.
3,
3,
3, 4.
3, 4. Wow, so
Quite balanced, huh?
balanced.
And that's because
because I think the question, I think this question is hard to ask because
This question is the hardest of the rest lah.
yeah, because let's say if I study something in the past, but I only do it so that I can see, okay, how is this useful going forward? Let's say, am I thinking of the past or am I thinking of the future?
yeah, it's kind of
Catch 22.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I want to learn what happened in Malaysia 100 years ago, and just so that I can understand today. Is it? past or
I
present?
think it's future. You know why? Because your intention of learning what the past is, and the past has many things to learn about. So the answer is mostly future because you're thinking of the future. Learning about the past is not
For the
thinking
sake
about the
of-
past. Yeah, but you're thinking about the future. That's why you're learning about it. Because you could be learning anything. You could be learning like history of Bolivia, for example. So I would say that's more future. Most people live in the future.
yeah.
Hence, I put 30, 30, 40.
Yeah.
So
Most
40 should be
people.
higher. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. So I'm going to submit, okay?
Okay, just submit. Yep.
Oh wait, just let me share. Mine is more 60%
Oh,
in
sure,
the
sorry.
future.
60% future, damn.
Yeah, because I think in terms of like the things I have to do based on the fragmented time, right? It's like I know I have to do this, I have to do this, right? And
Yeah,
one
you
thing that I would
definitely
say that a lot of people is struggling is thinking in the present. Because you know, you based on your work, based on the things that you want to achieve, based on the things that you have to catch up to, you're always thinking about what do I do today that will affect me in the future.
You are how many percent future? 60.
So I'm sick. I adjusted myself to be
present is
60
low.
future. My present is 10, and that's something that I realized why travel is so fun, because when you travel,
you're
you
very
don't.
present.
Yeah, you're very present. You only think about what you feel right now, and if you're hungry, let's go eat. And once you're full, then you go walk, and then once you're tired, you sleep. But when we are here, you know, in our own, back in our own place, we'll be like, there's work tomorrow. And
Yeah.
the work I have to prepare for this. And then it's like this Saturday, I got to meet up with somebody. So we don't really focus. And sometimes when you meet up with somebody, you're 30
thinking
minutes
of
in, you're
after
thinking
that.
about what's going to happen
Yeah,
after that.
So true.
So for that, that's why I put my present that low, 10.
Wow, 10%. So
But
your
these
past-
few days, I'm trying to be more present now.
I think you are, bro. I think you're getting more present if you ask me. Because like,
Really?
you know, we go to the park, you are enjoying the now. You're like, wait, bro, feel this, bro. You know, I can see that change. You're definitely more present in my opinion.
Okay.
Maybe that's why.
Okay, Vic.
Yeah.
You wanna press submit? I will take you through the results page.
Vic is 65% present.
Okay, sometimes the results don't auto-generate. So if that happens to you, just wait a couple of days and I'll email you your results.
Oh, sure.
Wow.
Gamma OS.
Okay, so it managed to.
It's Gamma DN.
Gamma DN.
Okay, so so if you click that button right after the description, it takes you to your full first page, which you get free.
Oh, shoot.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
And the first page is the same for all three of our products. The first page gives you all the information, but the pages after that, it's based on the context, whether you're a student of our products, or whether you're a student or a team member or leader. That defines the explanation on the first page. The first page will be free for everyone.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, so should we send you all results now, or we send to the WhatsApp there, and then you pull up and you look at each of ours?
Yeah, sure.
Or we could just read it.
Can.
Yeah, but people. So I mean,
That's
there's
true.
So
product placement.
guys, if you don't mind, read the first page and then
Who should
see
we
if
send
it
to, ah?
see if it resonates, how much it
Send to
resonates,
me.
and
Or send to VF.
it'll really help if you fill in this feedback form after you've read the first page of your results.
So I click preliminary results first, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm what Gamma?
Hold on,
DN,
let me-
correct, right?
Let me do some.
That's how you
back
did
end
mine
stuff.
with Gamma DN, correct, right?
Gamma DN, correct? Yeah,
Okay, so now I redo.
it generate properly lah.
But,
Okay.
that was my other agenda for this redo. So just to see,
Because the main thing in the last one you answered 30 30 30 on the on the this one. So if it's 30 30 40,
yeah. Or you have screenshot, can?
Yeah, at least. Send HD. Send HD.
Hey, perfect time for you to plug Enlight Consulting, man.
yes. Yeah.
Why do you do this?
Why did I do this?
He like.
I like. No, it was back. Okay, I started out. I did a degree in engineering, right? And I worked as an engineer for 3 years, but I felt it wasn't so. It was replicatable. It was like anyone can do it. Anyone can. It was predictable because the formulas were there. You just run it through a formula, and then you can. I mean,
Especially now with
there are many
AI,
people-
right?
yeah.
You're even more vindicated now, right?
Many people out there can do it. So I was thinking to myself, what form of knowledge is like infinitely useful? Is always going to be useful. And I figured human mind hasn't been explored completely yet. Then after that, I ventured into there, and then I found that there has to be. I was looking for a framework lah of the mind, right? And I was thinking like, somebody must have figured it out, right? Of all these years, there has to be some basic framework of how the mind should be viewed. And then I found it in Jung's 1921. Of course, it wasn't completed.
What is Jung's 1921?
Carl Gustav Jung's book in
Gustav?
1921 called Psychological Types. But Jung as a person, he explored very diverse fields of study. So after he was exploring psychological types, he went on to like shadow integration, archetypes, all the other things. So Jung touches something, he won't complete it one. So I aspired to complete one of his things.
All right. Okay, this is John's one, right?
Oh, MJ.
Oh, this is mine. Wow, I'm first.
Okay.
Okay.
So MJ, a lot of your answers were decisive. So actually, MJ, you took on one of the most decisive types lah. If you scroll to the bottom, the complete bottom of this page. Okay, so the arrangement of your 8 skills at the bottom defines your kind of like your OS lah. How you go through the world, how you see the world, how you make decisions, what your priorities, motivations are. And then the quadrant. So in each quadrant, quadrant gamma, there are 4 other. There are a total of 4 different types, sharing like a basic understanding of how the world is, right? So all 4 people in the group will have a certain similarities in the way they see things. And then there you will have your priorities, likes, dislikes, and priorities, strengths, weaknesses, and dislikes up there. Up, just go up a little bit. Okay, you have your description, and then you have your priorities, dislikes, strengths, and weaknesses. So this defines all the raw data, raw information about your type. And then the products will be explanations on this in the context of student, team member, and leader.
I think the only one here that I have more question mark is lack of preparation.
As a dislike.
I don't dislike
You don't
it
dislike.
that much. Unless like it's higher stakes lah, I guess. But usually I don't mind, taking scenic routes and just wandering.
All right.
That's the only thing that I question.
Of course, deviations will happen based on your how you grew up and your environmental element also.
Yeah.
So there could be you develop this there's a reason or an encounter that made you believe that this is the way to go that is apart from your natural.
Yeah.
I also think it depends.
But there definitely be like 1 or 2 points that will miss
Discrepancies.
on. Yeah.
So I find interesting that the person I'm associated with is Friedrich Nietzsche,
Oh, okay.
which I can see that, although I disagree with his conclusions, but
Okay.
I can see why.
Where does it say that?
That's
Does
right.
it say
At in Gamma.
I see you took a playbook out of MBTI, adopt this part.
No, in the philosophy sense, yes.
Yeah.
Not like in a Taylor Swift kind of sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, where is it?
Below.
Just down a little bit.
Can scroll a bit.
There you go.
Yeah.
At the bottom.
Yeah, here.
Oh,
in the
Nietzsche was an
quadrant.
advocate of uniqueness.
In the OS, I can see that, but not in the conclusion.
Philosophy is
So
not my strong suit.
Nietzsche for me defines the mountain where he memang said that if you want to be great, you need to isolate yourself and then do work in isolation so that you are not bound by the limitations defined by social norms and the opinions of others.
In fact, there's a picture. There's strongly associated with him is this guy standing up in the mountain looking below. You know that famous picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you know. Let me
I
find
think
it.
the most accurate of his books will be Thus Spoke Zarathustra that
Zarathustra,
explains
yeah.
this.
How do you? That's mad, man. Maybe this.
I mean, I'm surprised you didn't know. It's like it's common knowledge.
This
It's a
famous
stupid
picture.
I don't even know that picture.
There's this famous picture.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But it looks quite poetic, lah.
Yeah, he's sitting on top.
Wow.
But he also says, Nisha also says that you can do whatever work you want in the mountain. Then eventually, you will try to come down to the marketplace and try to tell people, but they will all think you're crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
But that's the extreme version of it, lah. This is the extremities of trying to explain this quadrant.
Active.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Right,
in
next,
mine,
who's
I guess.
Who's
Sent-
next?
It's mine, I guess.
This
You can
was
go to the
sent
next
here.
image on WhatsApp. You need help? No worries, man.
Well, we're waiting, right? What can people get if they pay for the
The
additional?
full.
So the products online right now, and are students and leaders. So what they can get actually, I need to show you an example and go back to the website and show you. There are examples
later
on the
lah.
website.
We'll
Yeah,
do it
okay,
later.
okay.
Yeah.
Is this mine?
Oh,
This
this
is
is
Delta.
this
Oh,
mine.
this is yours.
Delta.
Delta
Vincent's.
DN.
Delta DN.
Okay, so
Delta DN.
my present minded is only 2. I guess that's kind of obvious.
Yep. Okay.
I'm sorry, man. I saw something so different. It's my hopefulness, bro. I see so much presentness in you.
No, I'm trying to change. Yeah.
So your primary talent would be FI, which is internal reflection and emotion control. So this type has a strong view of the internals.
Cup top the mic up.
A strong view of your internal state of mind lah, and always aware and able to control and manage your own emotions.
Bro, you know, every time I do clips on the podcast, I always see when you do a statement, and I'm like, damn, man, Vincent is so clear with what he says.
Okay.
But when I see myself say shit, I'm like, this guy is going off for too long, man. I am not meant for social media, man. I go off for so long on a tangent, man.
I don't know. I disagree. I actually like listening to you speak.
Thanks.
No, I like listening to everybody speak. I mean, like you have your own style. That's the reason why I became Yamcha Sessions' biggest fan in the beginning.
Shit.
So, Vince, your secondary talent would be linguistics and brainstorming. So you have a way to
Convey.
manage your language in a way that is easy for people to understand.
Oh,
It's
shit.
probably why you do well as a teacher.
You
Maybe.
dislike dishonesty and external pressures, bro.
Yeah, I super hate it when somebody put their points of view and enforce it on me. It's like, no, I don't like that.
Damn, bro.
Salespeople can't sell to me in the ways that they think that they're doing
I
selling.
agree, man. I can't receive also. Not
Okay.
present-minded and idealistic. No, I
Really,
think
idealistic.
What does that mean? My weakness is that I am idealistic. How do you interpret that?
Meaning that you, the idealistic is that you think that you can sometimes be overly optimistic in thinking that things will work out for you.
Okay. Yeah, I totally agree. Maybe that's why I kind of dislike mistake, because I consider all angles. So I'm idealistic about what's gonna happen, and then I think it's a typical perfectionist, operational driven kind of people.
I wonder what's mine now, man. What the fuck? What's my weakness?
Yeah,
Your
Who are you associated with? Yeah.
Yeah. Who's scroll a bit?
Scroll a bit. Delta. This is like
Confucius,
Confucius, I
20%.
think.
Confucius.
Oh, damn.
Eh? Is
Yeah,
it
no
Kongzi,
lah.
yeah. Kongzi.
Where?
Wow,
Delta's
philosophy second.
Can you leave
last
a
line.
beard? Can you leave
I can't, but I have the Lao Fu Jie type of genetics.
See, the way he talked about tradition, duty, the way things have been done is very relevant to this type. So this type references the past a lot in order to make sure mistakes don't happen.
Oh, yeah. Damn, man.
So when you're answering your questions also, I had a feeling you will come out as Delta.
Yeah, I like the last line. They prefer get-togethers where there are activities like games, tree planting.
Oh, you do love board games, bro.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Not only that, I prefer there's activities. That's why
Maybe you should
Panko,
bring
drive
some,
bikes. Yeah.
Catan,
Board games.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can learn. I'm okay.
Friendship destroying games. Let's go.
Self-reflection, emotion control. You are actually, yeah, man.
Okay. So your biggest weakness will be the present, which you put 10%. It's in the conflict.
Yeah, you did mention also, right? Like how you struggle and all that.
Yeah. Right now, I'm in remote working jobs, and sometimes the meetings are too long, and there's like 3 screens. So let's go to the other screen. Like you
Basically
saw,
a Gen Z lah, basically.
maybe like you saw the screenshots I sent to you guys.
Yeah.
So it's like there's 3 screens
I
with
don't know how you
5,
do
6 different windows.
I get very, very angry when I get invited to a double meeting. I'm not doing one of
So
them.
that defines the linear versus the fragmented. So since he's fragmented, he's able to hold
Except
more than one
I just
in
say
a
I'm-
non-linear
yeah.
way, you know.
I just say I'm busy. I'm sorry. Yeah. I can't.
One at a time.
Yeah. I need to focus. Otherwise, like, what am I doing? I know one of them is not important.
Oh,
I know for a fact what is needed to be done. I'm like, I'm sorry. This is not my priority. I will be lying to you if I join and I'm contributing, quote and unquote. Yeah.
Okay, you want to go to John's?
Yeah, let's
Sure.
go, Johns.
Huh?
Oh.
Am I retarded or what? How come I send screenshots still cannot on? How do you send?
Put it in the Patreon if you want to know John's personality.
No, you can go back to you can go back.
$15 US.
You can go back and retrieve from.
Did you just send a document? I'll try to send the document.
I know John is Omega.
Omega DN? I saw it just now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just interested later to know all the different personalities, you know, like the famous personalities. So what will Omega DN be?
Oh, you try again. Vic.
Oh,
I
that one
just
very
sent it.
difficult for me to. But I can link it back to Myers-Briggs lah.
Okay. No, it's fine. No, we don't care about MBTI.
Holy shit, man. Is that mine?
Which one?
I sent it on WhatsApp, bro. You can just go to VFO and then you open it up. Bro, I don't think this is true, lah. It says routine and detail-oriented too, bro. I am
No,
pretty
who's
fucking
that?
routine, bro.
Which one is that?
you are
That's mine.
100% routine,
I
man.
am so fucking routine, bro. Damn routine.
But is it
Yeah.
because you're
No,
routine
yours
you're
was
obsessive?
Yeah.
Omega
about-
DN, right? Not Gamma DN, right?
Omega.
I remember he's Omega D.
Why too blur? I click here. It says.
I'm Omega DN.
Yeah.
Eh, why? Oh, I opened MJ's one, lah. Sorry, bro.
Confusion again.
Fuck, man. Dude, I can't get back.
Oh, you know what? You
Okay,
can-
go to website.
No. Let me do it. Let me snapshot and then post again.
Right.
Okay. Sorry, man.
Wait, where do I post at the same place?
I'm so
is it?
retarded, lah, bro.
Okay, let me post again. I post HD. Okay.
Or you can,
Okay, you can see.
Damn, man, dude. Am I a boomer? Am I a fucking boomer? What the shit?
Alright.
Can see, What the fuck, man? I tried to send HD.
iPhone 16 Pro Max.
Wait.
I also iPhone 16 Pro Max.
Really?
Bro, it still says Omega DN and I'm routine detail oriented number 2. What the fuck, man? I'm fucking routine, bro. I can't live without the gym. I can't live without like.
Are you routine because you're obsessive about certain things? Like
Yeah,
a certain
Omega.
period?
No.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it's still routine also, right?
That's why.
So okay. Routine and detail oriented for John, right? Okay, let's just go all the way to bottom.
Scroll all the way to the bottom.
So it's under conflict, his routine. Okay. Conflict is something where
Aspires to be organized but
Yes.
has little natural talent
so
for it.
in this sequence
I did natural talent for what?
is in this sequence, okay, in the shadow priority is reverse. So going down the line, it will be more of a priority, but weaker in terms of skill level. So that's why your conflict there is something you aspire to be. And over the years, probably you've developed this because of your prioritization of it.
Oh, okay.
So it's possible that you found tricks and
Ways to
bypasses in order to
be routine.
be routine.
Yeah, gamification, actually.
Gamification.
Gamification is the answer. Yeah.
Do you agree? Like, can you go to the complete top?
Dislikes. This harmony. You
Oh, yeah.
like harmony, huh?
Priority strength.
Conflict
Share the
avoidant
love.
lah.
Huh?
You conflict avoidant, huh?
Am I? I'm quite conflict like embracing, bro.
That's with your mother.
With everybody, bro. Overthinking. I don't really overthink. Lack of preparation and planning a bit lah. Although I'm in events, right?
Yeah, you have to, right?
I dislike it, but I do it.
Strength, networking ability.
So this is the only one I saw that don't have a famous.
Yeah, I don't have
Which one?
a
This
fa-
one?
Yeah, or a star.
Oh,
figure.
this one, the
Donald Trump.
yeah, it doesn't have a philosophy or
Holy
yet,
shit.
but I explained it in a story. The way this group
The
is.
starfish one, right?
Yeah,
Huh?
Yeah, go and see your one very quite special because of starfish.
go
one.
down a bit.
Starfish?
to
So
the-
Patrick Star lah, pula.
Chocolate starfish?
Go down a bit
Patrick
to
Star,
the
the flavor.
quadrant. Yeah.
Hot dog flavor water.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you read the second paragraph, there,
Okay, you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Okay, Omegas would resonate with the philosophy of the star thrower, in which one morning there were thousands of starfish washed up on the shore by the tide, and they could not return to the sea by themselves. When the sun gets high, the starfish would all die. A little boy was walking along the shore, picking up starfish one by one to throw back into the sea. An old man confronted him, saying there are thousands of starfish washed up. You wouldn't be making much of a difference. The boy picked up another starfish, threw it into the sea, shrugged, and said, it made a difference to that one.
That is
Fuck
so
you, old man.
John.
Oh,
That
is
is
it?
so John. It made a difference to that one.
Fuck you, boomer.
fuck you, boomer.
So I would say lah.
Okay,
It's true lah.
so Omegas live in the mountain, but then they care about
The marketplace.
the marketplace and community. So they try to influence and help the marketplace from afar.
They are often plant and animal lovers.
that,
Oh damn. I feel a bit personal, bro.
Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah, yeah.
I always call him
Monkey
Monk.
D.
I always see him as
Yeah,
Luffy.
man.
Why? Wait, sorry, say that again.
D.
Monkey D.
But this also,
no, I
if,
mean like
if,
a
if,
character.
if this type is true and you resonate with this, explains kind of how your behavior is on podcasts. With the curiosity to dig
Oh, bro.
deeper
Yeah.
and deep into someone else's life and psyche.
Yeah. Kinda, 'cause I
in
wanna know.
podcasts.
Yeah. But sometimes it can come off as very
Overbearing.
a bit lah. Because it's like, dude, I'm not comfortable with you asking so many questions about
No,
me.
I think if they come to a podcast, they would need to be lah.
For sure.
They
But
will
sometimes
open
it's like
In real life, it's a bit hard. Lah.
yeah, a bit. In real life,
Not
they're
all the
like-
time, sorry. Yeah.
But in real life, sometimes people do have that. So I like when I look back at it and I reflect, I'm like, why did I say that? What the fuck kind of question is that? You know? Oh my God, John. They're often great listeners, allowing them to thrive in fields like customer service, healthcare, tourism. Wow, shit, it's meant to be. God damn.
Yeah, Monkey D. Luffy. I think so, man.
Yeah.
I always see you as I mentioned this in a podcast before. I was saying something like, it would be hard for me to work with you,
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I always see you as Luffy.
It's like you
so
make
it's
all the
like
plans.
aspires to be organized as, yeah.
Natural talent for
Okay.
it.
So quickly before we go, let's just go back to the website. I'll talk a bit about the products, the student and the leadership product.
That's
Sure. I didn't know it was conflict avoidant, bro.
I think you are, right? It's quite
I
harmonious.
think that part of it, you've learned how to approach conflict in a more positive way. I think
I always see it as constructive lah. It's like, you either learn from it or you don't, right?
Go for okay lah. Go straight for leaders lah. Leaders first.
For leaders, corporate leader
Okay,
profiles.
go down.
Okay.
Okay, leadership profile example. That button, yeah. Okay.
Oh.
So this is an example you can check out for the product that is priced at 100 ringgit right now. And the first pages will all be the same, and then the explanation of pages in page 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, so basically you can keep scrolling because the PDF
Yeah.
is extended. Oh
Yep,
shit.
yep, yep, yep.
Oh, I see.
Oh damn.
Now
This
that's
is
the value.
Yeah. This is Assessment Pro Max. Oh damn.
General note on leadership function. breakdown.
Can people after they go through this, can people hop on a call with you, let's say, to chat more, to clarify?
Like a one-on-one. Cup is like shit, man.
Currently,
Not a lot of people.
currently
upsell,
is
man.
gonna be paid. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
gotta send me an email and then we'll discuss.
Can hash it out one lah. You're not closed off to it lah.
not
Especially
closed
for YCS
What-
listeners.
Worst case is, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll put your email in the description as well.
off. Yep.
Then you see if you really want to inquire, then you can send an email,
Yeah.
send you an email.
It's
lah.
lashwin.k@enlightconsulting.com.my.
Okay.
That's my email. feel free to message me on email. I don't mind writing back on email, but if you want to call a remote call, I probably have to charge for it lah.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah.
You know what you can do?
And then okay. So on leaders as well, for those of you who are working at an organization, right, and you're interested in this kind of thing, we do for corporate. Go back one page. Okay, go to Team Dynamics report sample.
Oh damn.
Oh,
So if you're a leader and you have like 2 or 3 people under you, I can assess them and make a report to figure out how best you're going to strategize this team that you have, especially for leaders who are new to their team or have new people coming in and out of their team and have high turnover. You need to get to know your team in a quick span of time. These things can be useful.
how much
to
do you think you can reduce people's turnover by employing these tests?
turnover?
Yeah, because and also to lubricate and to level up the existing teams.
I can't promise much, but
Yeah.
I can guarantee it'll improve your engagement with your employees. Your employees will see you as taking an effort to get to know their natural skills
Yep.
and to direct them, align their talents to task. And that will, I think, retention and why people leave jobs is a lot about the working situation. And if you can improve their experience at work, I think
Higher chance for them to
higher
stay.
chance for
Because
retention.
you can't exactly guarantee, right? Because
Yeah.
there are a lot of personal things.
Because
that go on.
it can be other things like the market
Yeah.
value, market pricing of your salary,
Yeah.
other things.
External factors also.
Yeah,
lah.
yeah.
But I think I can have a positive impact.
But I think overall, right, if let's say you had a boss,
Yep.
or if you are a boss and you have a team, right, I think your team would see a lot of appreciation in you trying to bridge the gap.
Yeah.
I think
I
that's
think that's
overall,
the main
right?
reason.
So
And that will push you across the line
yeah,
sometime.
I think if I was an employee, I was a junior, and I saw my boss like, hey, can you do this test so that I know how I can make you better, so that I can help you get better and you can help me get better too. I think I'll be like, fuck man, I'll totally do that test so that like my boss and I can get along, right? And I think after you see it being practiced, I think you get a lot of respect for your boss.
Yeah.
And I think your boss will be like, I like working with you, and then therefore relationship is better.
I have to ask this now.
Okay.
Suppose 3 of us were on the same team.
Okay.
Oh shit.
What advice would you give? And do you think it will work out in the first place?
I think very good distribution because you have one from various groups. 3 of you are.
yeah, let's say it's 3
Okay.
of us.
So you have 1 delta, 1 omega, and 1 gamma.
Bro, we assembled this pirate crew and I didn't even know. God damn.
So, for example, different groups work better together, right? And I think for this group, philosophy-wise, I think there'll be a lot of misunderstandings between delta and omega, but I think gamma can see both sides.
I'm Omega
Oh
lah.
my God.
Why?
Omega, delta, and then gamma. So,
So a lot of misunderstandings
Between
between.
him and I.
in
Us.
style lah, in
Us.
style of doing
So
things.
far okay
Oh,
lah.
and style of doing things, yeah, maybe.
Style, yeah.
Yeah, but I think it doesn't come out in conflict because I think you guys have huge respect for each other and the
yeah.
differences of each other.
That's
I did hear a lot of differences. You talking about the ways you do things,
Yeah.
but I think you guys are like, wow, you can do it that way.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. I let you do it that way. I can't do it that way, but you can.
yeah,
So I'll send more things your way.
It's like the thumbnails. I'm just like, geez, I could never do that.
what is
Mad,
one
man.
what is one
mad, man.
task or one thing that if 3 of us try to do, we'll probably either fail at or we're gonna struggle mightily?
I think at this point, the gap or the weaknesses is like more towards like marketing and distribution, like understanding the mindset of the public. So
Because we're too mountain, is it maybe?
Yeah, a bit too much to the mountain. I think missing a zeta. A zeta is the group that is very attuned to the
Marketplace.
the macro psychology of the
You reckon
the
Poige is a
general public.
Zeta?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Who do you know more or less is in that?
Doggy, maybe.
Fucker, can you come back? Fucking. bro.
But I don't know why these people are more good at like
Understanding the
branding,
market.
advertising, that
Yeah.
kind of like
Okay.
communication with the marketplace.
We are kind of missing a person like that. Feels like that. We're all quite mountain lah. I think our thinking quite unique, bro. Like we all are in this like frame of mind, but
That's
not
why we
the.
only 6K subs lah. That's why.
Hey man, but it's fun, man.
Hey, but it's growing fast.
But
Yeah.
the 6K people are mountain people too.
Yeah.
Hey,
Don't want it
actually, that's
to be
true.
too crowded also.
Yeah, man.
Actually, that's true. That's true. A lot of people know ICS,
So, okay,
you know. We're
guys,
not like the mainstream.
Not mainstream.
Go through the examples and hopefully, actually just a big help for me if you could read your first page and then just answer the feedback
Sure.
Yeah.
form that's on your
I'll actually
result
tell my
page.
team to do it as well.
Thanks,
I think.
man.
Nice.
And yeah, if you're thinking about doing it for corporate or your organization, we're open to even giving you an example, doing one team for free or one leader for free as an example
Oh
to
damn.
show you how we'll commit to one team and one leader and one team.
Okay.
As an example to show you how effective it might be. Yeah,
Omega ON, right? My one.
DN.
DN.
Yeah, DN.
Okay.
The feedback is in the form.
It's in the results
it
page.
results
Well, I like how you shuffle the percentages in the feedback form. It's like 10%, 60, 20, 70, 30, 80, 40, 90, 50, 100. It's like you gotta read. Damn,
I'll
man.
email it back to you. Usually, I'll email everyone who did
Yeah.
the test.
Yeah. I don't know where mine went. Chrome. Should be in Chrome.
Just
Ah,
back.
there. Okay, guys. I found it.
How would you rate your experience doing it?
Yeah, here.
Bro, mine was a thorough assessment, bro.
I really want to touch on this, but I think it'll be too long. But why is MBTI not good in your eyes? But we cannot touch today, lah. Otherwise.
No, it's just that okay. So my model and the Myers-Briggs, the
Yes.
MBTI, come from the same origin, which is Carl
Jung,
Gustav
yeah.
Jung. I think the Myers-Briggs did a cheaper shot or like a less in-depth exploration of Jung compared to my attempt lah.
And Ocean.
Ocean for me, it was a reverse engineering of. It's a test from reverse engineering. Okay, it's not built from theoreticals
Okay.
or observations of the mind. It's like you wanted to get to an outcome, and then you reverse engineer to get to a tool that gets you to an outcome. So I feel like Ocean Big Five measures more towards your current state of mind or current level, and is less predictive of your framework.
Okay.
It's more nurture based on compared to nature.
Okay.
I have a follow-up question. But I think it'll be too long. Fuck it. I'll keep it.
This is a very long topic.
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah,
So
unfortunately.
maybe a part 2.
Yeah. All right, man. Dude, Gab, thanks for doing this, Gab.
Yeah.
Thanks,
But reminder.
Thanks for
Reminder on
Yamcha 20.
the link YCS20.
YCS 20.
Then you
Pay
get
full
20%
price also
off.
can, no problem. But
Yeah. But where you key in the link upon checkout? You can put it
Upon
in.
checkout, yeah, you can go in and then
Sweet.
there's a link
YCS
upon
20. That's 20% discount.
Yeah.
Yeah. That you know what would be cool if you did your test and then you placed it in the comment section.
checkout. Ooh.
Yeah, that I can low-key judge you. Woo!
I forgot to mention one more thing. The code will only last for 10 days.
Wait, what? Upon
Yes.
me posting
Yes, upon you posting.
Okay. I guess you'll know lah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Ciao.
Aphrodite, then discuss, hera, her messy colors, nah, 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 nah.